So I actually get tagged in this video quite a bit. It's a video, pretty popular video that Gabor Mate did not too long ago. What he talks about here, and this clip's like 22 seconds long, shows up in so much of our group coaching classes as well as the one-on-ones. So I'm gonna play this 22-second long clip, give you my thoughts at the end, and hopefully it helps out. Would love to hear what you have to say about it and this radical philosophy about the mirror and needing our partners to help us see what needs healing and reach new levels of higher consciousness.
You always marry somebody that's going to trigger for you every unhappiness that you ever had in your childhood. So when we find somebody to be in a relationship with, it happens on two levels. One level is, I find them attractive, they're humorous, they're fun to be with. Underneath it, there's a looking for the love that we never got in the first place.
I've been married twice. When Gabor says you're going to partner with somebody who's going to trigger every unhappiness that you ever had in childhood, that's the thing that everyone keeps asking me, like, why do I do that? How is that so? Having gone through 2 divorces, I wish I would have understood this principle. Not understanding this principle for sure has kept me at a lower level of consciousness. It's also kept me from growing and healing because, and I guess the way I would first answer this question is that you're not doing this consciously. You're not seeking out the person that's triggering you. In fact, the people that I married, or the partners that I married, I was seeking out because there was so much good. They were mirroring to me and reflected to me all these wonderful parts. That's usually how it goes in the beginning, right? They mirror and reflect all of the glimmers. But then as you partner and you go through experiences, now they have to start mirroring and reflecting all those unhappy parts that you experienced in childhood because those need to be seen and they are remaining hidden. That's one of the beautiful parts about having a partner is that they're going to reflect to you all the parts that you can't see about you, but they can. Now, being a partner, we're going to trigger our partner. That's just how it's going to go. We're also going to mirror to them all of the glimmers and the wonderful qualities and the attributes. So you need to have both. The thing that was keeping me from growth in these triggers was that when I was triggered, I made it about their behavior instead of seeing that the emotions that I was experiencing was happening within me and that their behavior is actually something that I ought to be appreciative of. This is really, really hard to start wrapping your mind around, so we're going to have some discussion in the comment box around this, and based on those comments, I'll start making more videos. I'll also post other videos that Gabor and people like Ram Dass are, putting out there in this vein of thought. So remember, you're not consciously choosing your partner who's going to trigger and challenge you in this way. And this can even happen with certain friendships. But what we do have to understand is that we're drawn to them because they unconsciously are mirroring the patterns, the wounds that we have that are very familiar to us. So you've probably heard the saying that the nervous system is always going to choose the familiar hell over the unfamiliar heaven. So that's why you're getting both in this partner. And you're going to be triggering them just as much as they're triggering you. And now you get to see the parts that are unseen. They're literally your blind spots. So that's like one of the most human things that you can experience and that you have is these blind spots. But it also will start to show, and this was happening with me, as it showed so quickly how fast I complain, blame, shame, and start making negative judgments because of what their behavior is bringing up inside of me. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. So I hope this helps, and Let me know what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. This was one of the most difficult things that I learned in conscious relationship and conscious coupling. I mean, this took a long time for me to wrap my mind around. Would love to hear your thoughts.